Boom, guys, you already know what it is. You know LT, aka TANKdGAMER. Now, today we'll be talking about Sparking Zero and the dispute the community is having about with the camera angle. Now, personally, in my opinion, I don't have an issue with it at all. I find it quite easy to track, and I like the immersion it actually brings to the game. Not like with TANKdGAMER 3, where it was a stagnant camera. But I can understand the issue a lot of people will be having just because it's fast-paced and, you know what I mean? It may be a skill issue for you guys, but none of that. What we're trying to focus on is how can we make this better for the community. Now, my suggestion would be have a little setting so you can toggle on and off if you want camera shake on, you know, or better tracking or any of those sort of things, really. Because I wouldn't really want the game devs to be having a vision they've imagined and having to adjust because they feel it's a bad message, like that the community are giving off. Now, like I said, I think only a few amount of people have this sort of issue. There's other groups of people that actually like the immersion with the game because they can actually follow and track the game a lot more better than the other individuals. So I definitely think this is an individual issue where maybe some people may get motion sickness, or some people haven't trained their eyes fast enough to keep up with actions and stuff like that. But even so, I still think this is going to be quite an easy game to play when it comes down to like just tracking, just because right now we're the ones that witness it on screen. We're not able to kind of track it as well as we will be playing the game, because if you're playing a game, you know where the character is going, right? So if you're moving back, you already adjusted your eyes to be thinking, okay, cool, the camera's going to move back, so I'm following and tracking the character with it. Now, if we're watching it now, it's a different story, because, for example, imagine this, you're in a car, you're driving, and you're looking at a sign. You're not getting motion sickness, or you're kind of finding it hard to kind of track the signs. You know, you're kind of finding it easy because your eyes are fixated on that view and you know where you're going. So the velocity is going forward, but you're able to kind of track your eyes and pan it to the same way it's moving. And it's the same way where it comes down to like you playing a video game. If you're in control of the character, you're able to track things right in front of you, and because you're the guy controlling the camera at the end of the day. So if you wanted to kind of slow down the camera pace, you were just moving away where it wasn't interrupting your movement, right? So I thought if you are playing a game, you ain't gonna have such an issue with it, just because you're the one predicting the movement and such things like that. And another thing is, obviously, it tracks the opponent you're fighting. So say, for example, the opponent is moving left and right and stuff like that, those sort of things. The game is intended for that purpose, because you shouldn't be able to follow a guy that's moving at the speed of sound, pretty much. You know what I mean, innit? Like, it would be a cheat code for you to be able to say, yeah, I can just follow him quite easily and know and predict well where the character is going to be. So it's definitely a thing where you will adjust when you start playing the game, you know, and if you can't, then it's a skill issue. But at the end of the day, if they can, like, you know what I mean, adjust a feature where people can take camera shake off and things like that, for people that aren't happy with it, then, you know what I mean, I think all people will be happy with the results that we get. But anyway, this is something short. I just wanted to drop a little gem for you guys, so if people that were nervous about what can happen in the game and, you know, where the game's going to be going and is this going to be a bad game or anything like that. But yeah, as a game developer myself, I can see what they are intending and doing, and I can imagine when you guys get your hands on the game, you won't have such an issue with it as well. But yeah, that was something short I just left you guys with. But if you want more insight with the game and how it's going, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it. Bow! We out.